You're fat. You're really fucking fat. And I'm here to help.
Up my face.
Welcome back to another episode of Podgovy, except we're doing things a little different now. I've realized that the hour-plus long episodes are a bit much for people. Quick videos instead. I lost 67 pounds in a year. 67 pounds in a year. And you guys might wonder how I did it. And a lot of you know I'm on Ozempic, but still, Ozempic doesn't work that fast. Sorry, we have an obese visitor. I guess that's okay. So this video is for all of you guys the ones that didn't think it was possible. So these are my top 10 tips for losing the weight. Number 1, the first tip, and this is you have to do this if you want to lose weight without exercising or you're not going to lose weight. And you've probably heard this a million times, but it's a calorie deficit. You're going to have to get into a calorie deficit because if you don't get into a calorie deficit and you're eating at either a maintenance or a surplus, you're just not going to lose the weight fast at all. And if you're eating at a surplus. So the main thing is I know people are like, oh, don't check calories, but you got to look at the calories. The calories matter. So what you're going to do right now is you're going to look up calorie deficit calculator. Any of them work online. I'll link the one that I like. There's a picture of the one I like on the screen. You're going to put in your weight, and you got to be honest. Put in your weight, and put in the amount that you would like to weigh. So now you're going to see a bunch of different plans, a bunch of different calorie deficits that you should be eating in a day for your desired time. So the lowest for me was always 800, 900 calories, and that would be the fastest amount of time to lose the weight. You would be losing the most amount of pounds per week, which is effective if you are really trying to lose weight. And I do recommend this plan in the short term. If you're trying to lose it fast, I would do 5 weeks of that very, very hard restrictive calories. That's what I did. I actually did that for about 4 months-ish. So you just really restrict your calories. Track what you're eating. And you can still eat whatever you want. You're just going to have to structure it a different way. So we're going to do an example with pizza. You really love pizza. I love pizza too. Big fan of pizza. So what you're going to do with this pizza is you're going to go to the pizza place and you're going to get 1 slice of pizza instead of getting 2 or 3. But you're still going to have the pizza. You're still going to get the flavor of eating the pizza. And yeah, you're going to be hungry after. So what are you going to do? You're going to have something else. There's so many different foods in the world that you can have to fill yourself up. I really like doing cucumbers with white vinegar and salt and pepper. That's a favorite of mine. I also really enjoy doing a salad. Lettuce wraps are great. You're just going to be thinking of those low-calorie alternatives, and I'll put some more up on the screens. So you could still have that slice of pizza, but instead of eating 2 or 3, you are going to eat 1, and you're going to eat other things, and you're going to get more vegetables in, and you're just going to be healthier overall by doing this. Number 2 is weighing yourself. I know, as a former fatty, it really hurts to weigh yourself. It hurts. Seeing that number on the scale is very difficult. I didn't look at the scale for years. I didn't know how much I weighed for probably 6 years. You can't do that. You gotta know your starting point. You're gonna wanna weigh yourself consistently. Either daily or weekly is a little bit but I would recommend weighing yourself every single day. You wanna know where you're at in your weight loss journey. You don't wanna be subconsciously getting off track. So weighing yourself is super important. I like the bathroom scale idea. Whenever you use the restroom, you can weigh yourself more than once a day. I weigh myself whenever I use the restroom. I just want to make sure we're staying on track. And if I see that number spike up, I'm going to restrict a little bit. It's all about seeing where you're at in your journey. Don't be afraid of the scale. The scale is just relaying the information, and it's just telling you something. It's not a bad thing. It's just telling you how much you weigh. It's giving you the information you need to move forward in your journey. Don't be afraid of the scale. The scale is there to help guide you. and help you know where you are. So look at that scale. Number 3 is don't exude unnecessary energy. Oh my God, this one's a big one. So the basic principle of calories and eating is when you expend more energy, if you're going to run a marathon, you're going to be more hungry. And you're more likely to eat more than you would if you didn't run that marathon. So you're not going to be expending unnecessary energy during your weight loss journey. You might be thinking like, Rebecca, oh my God, I have to be working out as much as possible. Nope. I'm going to shut you up right there because you do not need to be working out as much as possible. Actually, you're going to kind of want to do the opposite, which I'll touch in a bit. But it's fine to lay on the couch during weight loss journey. You want to relax as much as possible. You don't want to be expending so much energy that you're hungry. You want to make sure you're eating at that deficit because, again, yes, exercise is, but you want to make sure you're maintaining that deficit. And if putting yourself in if you're exercising and you're eating more than that deficit, that's going to slow your progress down. It's going to slow it down because you're going to be more hungry because you worked out so much or you did so much. So really, you want to be limiting the amount of physical activity you're doing per day. You don't want to be doing nothing, of course, but if you had a dance class and you walked and you did everything, after that, you're not going to want to go do like some weights or something. Like, no. This isn't about getting strong. No weight training during the calorie deficit. Doing weights makes you hungry, and we're not here for that. We're not trying to get ripped right now. We're trying to lean out. So you're not going to want to do any weight training. You're not going to want to do any core ab work, nothing. I'm going to talk about what kind of physical activity you're going to want to do, but please just limit the amount of physical activity and unnecessary. I'm saying number 4 is cut sugary drinks. I know this is hard. This is really hard. Okay, a little backstory. I love Starbucks. I love Dunkin'. I love getting my drinks. I think it's such a fun activity. I love it. I was getting peppermint mochas. I was getting brown sugar oat milks. I was getting like mango dragon fruits. I'm getting all those sugary drinks at my highest weight multiple times a day. And yes, they're good. But the main reason I'm getting them is for caffeine and hydration, and that's it. So when I lost weight, when I was on my weight loss journey, I realized that these Starbucks drinks are cutting into my calorie deficit. Yes, I could have those Starbucks drinks, but I might not necessarily be able to have that slice of pizza later tonight if I did. And you know what? I would choose the slice of pizza any day over brown sugar oat milk shaken espresso. I'm sorry. I like food. I like to eat. You want to replace your fun drinks with water. You're going to get a fun water bottle. I think this also helps a lot is to have like a water bottle that's pink or purple or like a fun color. And it has to have like a handle or something that you can hold it, or it has to be fun in some way and easy to bring around with you so that you're just going to carry this all day and you're not going to be thirsty. You're going to have your water on you, so there's not really a need to go get a fun drink. If you need caffeine, what I did was I started drinking sugar-free Red Bulls. Now, I know they're not necessarily the best for you, but this isn't about the most healthy way to lose the weight. We're just trying to lose the weight fast. So instead of having that brown sugar oat milk, you're going to have a sugar-free Red Bull at 8 ounce, like a small one. And it's going to do the same exact thing. It's actually going to give you a little bit more energy, which is great. I have since gone back to drinking my multiple Starbucks drinks a day because I'm like on a slight weight loss right now. I'm not doing heavy weight loss anymore. So I can incorporate those things back into my diet since I'm more of a maintenance trajectory. But when you're first starting out, you want to cut out all sugary drinks. They all matter. If you're at a restaurant, you don't have to get water. Here's a really good tip. You should do a half Coke, half seltzer water, or a half seltzer, half cranberry juice. You want to make those drinks, yes, so they taste good, but so you're not getting as much sugar as you would if they were just the full drink. So, for example, the half Coke, half seltzer is really good, or even seltzer with a splash. You get seltzer and just a splash of the Coke, and it provides a really good flavor for the drink. It's not like you're drinking pure seltzer, but you're only having like 20 calories per drink. It's perfection. It tastes so good. So make sure to get rid of all those sugary drinks for at least the first half of your weight loss journey. And of course, you can add them in later, but just cut it. It's the easiest thing to start with. Cut it. Number 5 is fasting. I know this can be a little bit controversial, but this is kind of to help you with your calorie deficit. It kind of goes in tandem. So fasting basically means that you're not eating for a significant portion of the day. So let me explain what I did. I would fast from the moment I waked up until around 4, 3, and then I'd have my first meal. My first meal would be kind of small. I'd either do like fries from Wendy's on my way home from school, or I don't know, like a little appetizer from a restaurant, something small, but something that's gonna make your head not hurt because your head might get starting to hurt or your stomach's gonna be rumbling. All this snack is doing is fulfilling that, craving that you have. And you're gonna give into the craving. You're gonna get something small, but whatever you want. Yeah, you could have fried cauliflower. You can have whatever you want, as long as it's a small portion. No more than 500 calories we're looking at. Probably no more than 300. And then you're going to have your other meal later at dinner, and that's your day of eating. So you're not going to want to fill up on things in the beginning of the day, because for me especially, I really like eating a nice dinner at night, and if I were to eat in the beginning of the day, I would not have been able to have my dinners at night. If you're more of a morning person, okay, so then you're going to start with breakfast and then maybe do a snack later and then no dinner, but that doesn't work for me. So fasting in the beginning of the day, have an energy drink, have some water, drink stuff like that, and that'll keep you going. So definitely fast from like the moment you wake up until 3 or 4. That was a really helpful tool for me. Number 6 is complete some form of physical activity every day. I know it's a little counterproductive to what I said to do, but here we are. So you are going to want to make sure that you're not being a sedentary block. When you're on this journey, yes, you don't want to do anything that's too intensive, but you want to make sure that you're moving your body. The key is you want to be moving your body, but not in a way that you're going to start sweating or start getting hungry. So here's what I have planned for you. I was in a lot of dance classes, and these dance classes sometimes were harder than others, and sometimes other people in the class would sweat. I wouldn't sweat ever, but they can be a lot for some. These are not counting as your physical activity though. That's fun stuff. Like that doesn't count. Your physical activity needs to be designated time that you are moving your body in a way that does not make you hungry and is just getting the blood flowing throughout your body and keeping you healthy. My favorite form of physical activity is to take a hike, but you could do this on a bike. You could do this in a lot of different ways. It just has to be non-strenuous at all. So my plan for you, if you're trying to lose weight, is to take an hour hike every single day. This may sound intimidating, but you don't have to go at a fast pace and you don't have to climb a lot of hills. You can even do a walk. You just want to make sure that you're getting that blood flowing and that you're moving your body. But again, you don't want to go fast. You don't want to go too fast. You don't want to run, because who runs? But you want to make sure that you're moving your body. If you do too much physical activity, I'm telling you, you're going to be hungry, and it doesn't make any sense. So just move your body, take a walk, and getting outside is good for you. Like, don't do anything inside. Don't walk on the treadmill. That's worse. Just lie down. It's all in the getting the fresh air, getting the breeze, taking in the environment. It's really important to do that. So even if it's snowing, I took hikes in the snow. I love a snow hike. You're just going to want to move your body. Just move for an hour. No sweating. If you start to sweat, you have to stop. Because then you're getting into surplus categories. You don't want to do that. So yeah, walk for an hour, hike for an hour, bike for an hour. This next one is number 7. And this might be a little controversial, but I'm just sharing what worked for me and what could work for you. Have you ever eaten a lot? And when you eat a lot at a dinner, like, oh my God, I'm so full. And then you feel a little sick. You feel sick, like you're lying down, you're uncomfortable. There's really only one thing that's going to relieve that feeling. You ate too much. The bottom line is you ate more than your body can handle. You ate in a surplus. You ate too much. You got off track. If you're feeling like that, you got off track. And it's happened to me. It's happened to me a lot. I downed a Chipotle burrito one night. Whole Chipotle burrito. I trick myself. I take the filling out sometimes. Like at the very end, I'll take the filling out and I'll just eat the tortilla. No, bitch, you still ate the whole thing. And I'll feel disgusting. I'll feel sick. I'll feel nauseous. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to the bathroom. And you're going to think of the most disgusting food you know. For me, it's fried cauliflower from this one restaurant. It doesn't, it's just, fried cauliflower gets me. I do love it though. I had it for lunch, but it gets me. You're going to think of that and then you're going to throw up. You don't want to do this every night. No, that's not good for you. But once, twice a week, if you fall off track and you're not feeling good, if your bottom line is if you're not feeling good, just throw up. Because it's going to help with your weight loss and it's going to help you feel better. So normalize throwing up when you eat too much. Normalize it. It's not done in an eating disorder way. It's not feeling guilty. It's because you fucking don't feel good. You don't want to just sit there and like wait for the feeling to pass. No, actually throw up. It's your body telling you that you need to excrete this food. And especially if you're on a deficit, you want to get rid of the food. So just throw up. It's so stigmatized. Like if you throw up, you have an eating disorder. It's not an eating disorder, guys. You're just like, it's monitoring yourself. When you eat too much, you have to let the food come out. And if it's throw up, that's fine. If you start doing this whenever you eat, yeah, it's a problem. But if you do it once or twice a week, I still do it once and twice a week. You don't have to do this if you don't want to. You don't have to do anything. I'm just telling you what worked for me and what made me 111 pounds. Number 8. Number 8 is looking back at your past self. Once you started to lose the weight, you're going to want to remind yourself of where you came from. It's always important to stay humble. And you can't say to yourself, oh, that past person was struggling. Oh, that past person was great. No, that past person sucked. That past person was a fat lard of shit. And you want to post some pictures up on your wall and stuff of yourself as fat so it can motivate you to keep going. Because sometimes, yeah, it can be difficult. It can be difficult to keep going. But if you know where you came from and what you started out as, it can serve as major motivation. I always would look at pictures when I was fat and I'm like, holy shit, I'm not going back there. Never in my life am I going back there. I can't do it. Stay motivated by looking at that scale, looking at past pictures of yourself, even looking at your current self and what you want to be. Comparison is really important. So look at somebody who's really skinny and you want to say to yourself, I need to be that. I need to be that. And the power of the mind is huge. So look at your past self. Look at the worst pictures of yourself that you used to be like, oh, I look terrible in that. Look at those. Those will really do something to you. Number 9. You're going to want to buy tight clothes. So I'm going to tell you a story. I had this corduroy black skirt. I got it when I was like about 132. My mom bought it for me. And I couldn't zip it. It was really bad. So, I'd always think of outfits I could wear with this black zip skirt. And I was like, damn, damn, I really want to wear this. But I couldn't wear it yet. So again, there's this motivation to have something that you can't quite wear yet that you're going to want to get to in the future. So have that one item of clothing that you really like that you cannot fit into and just imagine the day that you're going to be able to wear. Final tip. I have 2 tips I'm going to share for number 10. My first tip is to have a good support system behind you. You're going to want to have people in your life that support your weight loss because there's a lot of people who are going to tell you, oh, you're beautiful, you don't need to lose weight. You need to find the people in your life that are saying, good, finally, let's do this, who are motivating you and pushing you to do better. Because the people that are just telling you you're gorgeous just the way you are don't actually care about you. Because, guys, I'm going to be real for a second. I was almost a diabetic. My weight was getting out of control. And for the people in my life telling me I look great, there's nothing wrong with you, you're fine, what are you doing? Why are you going on Ozempic? You don't need to do that. They don't really care about me because I was very unhealthy for a very long time. And finally, I was doing something in my life where I was bettering my health and I was going to get better. And a lot of people in my life that were cheering me on, motivating me, and I think those are the people that really helped me lose the weight. You're not healthy. You got to lose the weight. That's the exact advice that I needed at that time. Rebecca, you're not healthy right now. It's really bad. We got to figure something out. My final piece of advice is to get on a GLP-1 medication, trizempatide, semaglutide, Wegovy, Mounjaro, Zepbound, Ozempic, any of them. Get on it. It makes this whole thing so much easier. Yes, you can do these tips without it, and I think you can do it. It's just going to be so much harder, and I don't think anybody should have to go through that much work to achieve this skinny lifestyle. It's something that everybody's deserving of. Everybody deserves to feel good about themselves. Everybody deserves to be healthy. Everybody should be healthy. And being fat, you know, it's not fun. I lived it. I know it wasn't fun for me, and it's not good for a lot of people. So I think everybody deserves to have this skinny life. And if you want to do it easily, you just need to get on Ozempic or whatever. And I can help you with that. So my final message for all of you is that I hope that you took this and you heard me and what I was saying, because I kind of know what I'm talking about. Wait 111 at the doctor with clothes on. I know what I'm saying. And I believe that you can do this. So if you want help, literally feel free to reach out to me, because I'm not going to tell anybody that you reached out. I'd be so proud of you if you reached out and you want to lose weight, because I needed somebody asking me. And I know it's uncomfortable, but I did it. This was me. I was you. I was you, whoever you're watching this. I was you. I get it. I 100% get it. So you know where to find me. You know where to DM me. Just let me know, and I will be more than happy to guide you along this process. And I hope you learned something from this video. And this video could even work if you want to lose 5 pounds. Same strategies occur. Even if you don't want to have a massive weight loss, just use these strategies and they will help you. So I love you all. Stay super skinny. And next episode, we will be exposing American University. So make sure to stay tuned for that. I love you all. Stay skinny. Bye.